Tonight, Central Georgians are paying tribute to a media pioneer, Ted Turner, the founder of CNN and Atlanta broadcasting giant, passed away at the age of 87.
He started his career at his father's advertising firm working in Macon. Now, one longtime former co-worker is sharing 2 decades of memories.
Olivia Dunn's in studio tonight. Olivia, you sat down with Chris Turner, who told you that Ted Turner was larger than life.
That's right, Frank. Chris also called him a genius in the television world. Now, the two weren't related by blood, but Chris says he loved Ted like family and credits the CNN founder with his career. He says the loss is really tough, but he's choosing to be thankful for the memories he made with Ted.
It was new, it was different, and it was an adventure. And it turned out to be, after marriage, the greatest adventure of my life.
Chris Turner's adventure began in June 1980 when he started at CNN as a copy boy, days after the network first launched. But it also launched Chris into a 21-year career with Ted Turner.
He was one of us, and we were always with him. You never worked for Ted, you worked with Ted.
Chris says Ted helped him rise up the ranks, allowing him to report around the world.
I owe my career to Ted Turner. It gave me an empathy that I don't think anything else could have, to understand people. And Ted gave me that.
Chris eventually became a senior editor before stepping away from CNN in 2001. He settled in Macon, right where Turner kickstarted his career. He says the greatest lesson the media giant taught him: do not be afraid to fail.
Ted was never afraid to fail, and he didn't fail very often. When I wanted to give up, no. Ted never gave up on us.
Chris says he last saw Ted at the 40th anniversary reunion for CNN, giving him the chance to say thank you for one of his greatest adventures.
I said, thank you, because I got all my childhood dreams. You helped me fulfill all my childhood dreams of traveling, of seeing the world, of having adventures. No, I didn't learn how to fly like Superman, but I got to do everything else. And Ted would have figured that out eventually too, I think.
Well, Chris's dad, Ed, also worked at CNN and even helped Turner establish it as the first ever 24-hour news network. And Frank Laurie, Chris says he has reached out to other former coworkers who are sad but are very thankful for the time they got with Ted.
All right, Olivia, thanks very much. As we remember Ted Turner, we take a closer look at his life and legacy, his deep ties to Georgia. There is a special hour-long tribute streaming exclusively on 13 WMAZ+. You can download the Plus app on your TV and watch for free. The Ted Turner special is in the Watch Carousel.